Hello? Okay. Should be recording?
Keep your pride.
We should be recording. Now I'm gonna do another every ultimate since we have new introduction of Valkyrie. And I'm going to show you every ultimate, and not just, every ultimate, but what the ultimate does. Now first, Bloodhound. You
I
activate
bathe in
it,
the bluff.
you go to this thermal vision. I put it on mode, so it might be a different color for you, but usually it's red. And then they go like that, and then you can see the footsteps when they walk through. You can't right now. And they make his tactical a 6 second and not like 12, so it's really shorter.
All Father, give me
You
sight.
gain a little speed, and then in the top, that's when it runs out. And you do it
Marking our
again,
surroundings.
and that's basically Bloodhounds. Now next is
I'm back
Gibraltar.
in action. Let's do this, brothers.
Now for Gibraltar, it's self-explanatory. It's basically just an airstrike.
Calling the airstrike.
I'm just step away real quick. Because it hurts. It hurts yourself as the Gibraltar. It's self-explanatory. It's just an airstrike and it hit myself. Next we have Lifeline. Lifelines is another one that's pretty self-explanatory. The ultimate charge is pretty slow. That's why there's these little... I mean, we don't have these anymore, but we do have ultimate summons. It's basically calling a care package, but it's not like the care packages with those legendary boots. It just has like purple armor, no gold armor, no good weapons. I mean, all weapons are pretty good. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, and then one of them has 3 stuff, and yeah, they give you that stuff. Next is Pathfinder.
Back from the sky.
Let's just do this. Pathfinders, another one pretty self-explanatory. You can make a zip line, and it goes pretty freaking far. Like, look at how far this thing goes. Yeah, it can help like evacuate, even though enemies can also evacuate. And then up there, Pathfinder, we have Wraith.
This time will be different.
Now, Wraith, she basically just makes a portal, and then it goes whichever trail you make. It even follows it. But her tactical, instead of doing that weird hand sign, it's instant, and it makes you run a little faster, but loses your stuff. And then it takes, that immediate path that you did. And it's basically just a portal. And next we have Bangalore. Bangalore's is also like Gibraltar's, but different. Hers drops from they all drop they both drop from the sky. But hers, they drop from, they fall down, they stick in the ground for a while, and then they start exploding. Like in a chain reaction. See, they stay for a bit, and then they all explode like that. Like that. So that's Bangalore's kind of that. Next is Caustic.
It does not control me.
His is basically a bigger smoke cloud, kind of like his tactical abilities. And I forgot how much damage. I know it does more damage. It does 5 damage a second, and not like 3. Like these do 3, I think. And then it's pretty big radius. And it just stays there for a while until I die. But he's still not dead yet. And next is Mirage. Mirage has changed a lot. Oh yeah, also Caustics. His is a projectile. So it gets destroyed. At least I think it gets destroyed from Watson Ultimate. Mirage has changed a bit. He does not go invisible and all just walk forward. No. And he does this. He goes invisible for a second and then, he takes control of all of his decoys. And then I think they can do the emote. Yep. Like that. And then that's basically it. And Mirage of Octane. His recharge is already quick because you can see the ultimate's already at 10%. It's pretty self-explanatory with most of them. It's just a jump pad. If you stim, he goes further. And now there's a double jump, which can give you more like range, but I changed it around. Yeah, it's not like a launch pad. It's called launch pad, but it's not like a launch pad. Fortnite. It's just like a little bunny hop, and you can do a double jump. It's a little further. And then next we have Watson.
Good to be back.
For Watson, like I just said right now for Caustic, hers is a lot to say. Hers, she puts it down. Now there's that's like kind of a timer, but I don't know which direction it's going. But it's a timer. It lets her nodes spawner. Like she gets her nodes faster, kind of like an Octane cooldown. Like it's pretty fast.
Putting down a
Yeah,
fence.
it's pretty fast.
Fence placed. Fence in
And
position.
then let me get this. When you throw a little grenade at it,
Tossing an octa.
and you throw, yep, it just evaporates it.
Soulmate.
Evaporates every projectile. So I think it also evaporates caustics. Oh yeah, it's a little timer. Once when it hits 0, it gets destroyed. Also, it regenerates shields, but pretty slow. Next, we have
Thanks for not
Cryptos.
giving up on me.
I'm gonna do it twice because there's two different ways you could do it. For Cryptos, you can't do it with this. You need his drone out. You need his drone out.
The all-seeing eye.
And once you do, you can click R2. It takes time, but I think it. But oh yeah, it also hits yourself
My drone.
if you're in the range. Yeah, it's an example for Watson. See on the bottom left, it's regenerating my shield. But yeah, it can also hit you. You click R2. It takes a while to charge up, but then it can get you stunned. It does like 50 shield damage. And another way is
Switching the drone.
when you have your drone out, but say you're in a gunfight and you don't want to use it, you don't want to go back to your drone. You click it, if you see on the bottom, you can click it and just mandatorily just does that. And those are two ways. Yeah. And then Revenant.
Can't I just die already?
Okay. For Revenant, he spawns a death totem. There's a bunch of animations, but once you enter it, you can basically move freely, but where it says like hold like my left D-pad, that's the time of the death protection. If I lose all my health, it does not do shield damage. If I lose all my health, I go back to the totem with 50 health left. And I don't know if I think Crypto's EMP can disable it, but it can also get destroyed. So when you destroy it, it kind of goes away, but after that, it gets away. Next, we have Loba.
I'm not done yet.
Loba's is the black market. What is it called again? I forgot what it's called again. The black market bouquet. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know how to pronounce that.
Let's
You
do
put
some
your little staff thing down, and then after the animation is done, you click access, and then you can access everything that's there. As long as it's in that radius, you can kind of see, yeah, right there. You see that radius? Or it's also on the map, but you can't use the map. And it also shows on your mini map, and then you can easily take. You can only take 2 things though, but ammo now is just free, so you can easily take ammo for free. And you can collapse it. I mean, if you don't use it, then it gives you your things back. What's happening? Okay. Wait, what did I do? Round parts.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back. Don't ask questions.
Okay. Ramparts is, I'd say, a good one, but I barely use it. I mean, you could put this down if you want to increase the
Tossing up some
damage,
amped cover.
basically just yeah, a minigun. You can like go from this. This is as far as you can go. Barely look down a little. Look up. You can aim, but the aim's not good, so you can zoom. Where is the zoom from? This is the recoil. Wait, this is the recoil. But you can fix it by just holding it down a little, and it could do a lot of damage. But the reload is pretty long. Also has infinite. As I said, the reload is pretty long. Here's the maximum amount of damage you can do.
You get a bullet, and you get a bullet. Everyone gets a bullet.
In one magazine. Yeah, it does that. In one magazine. Also, your teammates can use it, and you can destroy it.
Backing up the turret.
If you haven't used it, you still get your points back.
Aye.
And Horizons, it's basically just a black hole that you throw.
Unleashing the singularity.
And any person gets sucked in, and then you can also destroy it, but I can't destroy it, because And also, an enemy, if you're sucked in an enemy horizon, you can use your tactical ability just to get out.
Pick me up.
But that's basically a black hole. I think it attracts grenades, but I'm not 100%. Moving on to Fuse.
Keep a hard blow down.
Fuses, it just shoots. It can go pretty far though. Like, I'm not joking when I say far. It goes far. He shoots a big thingy, and then I know it's hard to see. I'll do it again. But it can go pretty far, and the zoom is pretty long. Yeah, it goes pretty far. It shoots a ring of fire that does a lot of damage. You see this green little ring? That green circle? Anyone who's in there, yeah. There's fire. And when you stomp it, look at all that damage. Then you still burn. But if you're standing in it, if you touch it, you take that much damage. But as the burn effect's gone and then you touch it, it does a lot of damage, but then it goes away.
Juice in the shield.
You can also hurt yourself. Yeah, you can also hurt yourself. And then last but not least, it's Valkyrie.
Miss me, squad?
Okay, Valkyrie, you need to have no roof above you, nothing above you. When you click it,
Alert 5, Valkyrie action.
it boosts up. When it's done boosting, you can click burn or R2 or whatever you're playing on. But your squad mates can like go with you, and if you click turn off, you lose 25% of your thing. Where's the ultimate accelerants?
Wings out.
Oh yeah, class was just that. I think we all know. And then when you do this,
5, Valkyrie on station.
you
Go for burn.
pour it just a little higher, just a little high. Yeah, just a little high.
Is not located in your seat pocket.
And then, yep, oh, I hit the barrier wall. Okay. But then you can sky. It's basically kind of like a balloon, but like in your pocket. But that should wrap up the video. Also, if you use this while in the air, kind of, the boost doesn't really go well, but you go pretty slow. You go like across the whole map like this. And then you can melee to get out. And if you're stuck doing this on the ground, and you can't melee, just fly, and then you can't push. But I'd say that's basically the end of the video. Right? This should be the end of the video.
Here I come.
Okay,
Mirage to the
can do
rescue.
it.
After being rescued.
Wait, you can't do it anymore?
And then back
There
in
we
the
go.
game.
But I'd say that's basically the end of the video. Oh, see you guys tomorrow, or just the next video. Adios.